Um, yeah. Hey everyone, this is Lift TV. This Lift TV's just started. Yeah, so I'll give praise to God for that. Um, Basically, what I want to talk about this. To be honest, this the main thing. I'm just gonna put it out like this. I didn't plan anything, so I'm just gonna say it out. Um, how it speaks to me. To understand that, and everything in God's hands, amen. But yeah, so basically, this is how it is, isn't it? Like when you look at life today, life is not something that's easy, but I mean we go through so many things inside our lives, yeah, that cause us to move around to move away from like the things that we should be doing in life. And to be honest, I'm not. It's that some people in life here don't even get that opportunity. They don't even get that chance to actually do whatever they want to do in life. The government, yeah, has come today. The way, like, I mean, it's just gradually progressing, and that has caused. I mean, some of the laws here which have been implied has caused so many people here to move away from uni. They don't want to go uni anymore. Some people which initially wanted to go uni before, they're now saying that, oh, how they don't want to go uni now. I've also not only that they a lot of people, youths especially, wake up today, dad's not around, bro. That, I mean, I had how many youths share do I hear um on their track share when they're talking about dad's left or mum's left or mum's in jail or dad's in jail. They don't have food, they don't have this, they don't have that. You've seen them talk about so many things. So one thing I've noticed, yeah, that when it comes to crime, it's not the fact that people want to go in there and just start, people want to start robbing homes. It's not that they want to go start doing drugs. It's not that they want to go and fight or kill anyone, bro. It's things in which they've been forced into, things in which they've been pushed into. I'm not saying that anyone pushed them into, anyone was encouraging them go into a guy, go into a guy. Some people, yeah, through I've noticed that many youths nowadays, yeah, for them to actually make money in life, they had to go through what we call the gutter life, whereby because they can't afford, they have to look for any means possible of getting anything they want. I've noticed that. Not only that, many youths nowadays, say for example, when you try and advise them, when you want to talk to them, come, just come church, or come, let's do this, come, let's do that, or say for example, you want to advise them to do something good with their life. At the end of the day, when you look around, there's not many possibilities. Like if you're a kid, yeah, that's growing up in South London or North London or East London or West London or even Essex, bruv. I mean, some people think, yeah, that people in Essex, yeah, they have life easy, that they're living the rich life out there. I've lived in both areas, grew up in Hackney. Now I'm there living in Essex, but it's not. I'll assure you, yeah, it's not one of them easy things, bro. It's not one of them easy things at all. Like you'd start off. I mean, you'd start off a life that everyone out there, they just want a life here that would favor them. People out there, they want a life that will favor them, a life that bring them money, bring them clothes, bring them food. Some people out there can't even afford 3 square meals a day, but talk less of buying common shoes. Like talk less of buying um Adidas, talk less of buying Nike. Some people have to sweat before they get £5 jeans. Some people have to sweat before they get clothes like jackets or anything like that. Some people have to sweat to get this. And like one thing I've noticed here, especially, yeah, is that the way life's going now, like with the first riot, no, actually the first riot was in 19, I think it was 1990 something or 1980 something. The first riot here, and that happened in Nottingham. That was crazy. A lot of people thought, okay, yeah, it's time to speak out now. Oh, let's speak out any way possible. Then we have the other riots as well, which happened in, was it 2009 or 2010? Was it even 2011? I don't even know. Can't remember now. But I've noticed, yeah, that the government, they don't they don't understand. They don't understand why, because they only have the basic mindset, as in like, okay, they can't. Some of them, they've grown up in they've grown up in poor backgrounds. They've been brought up in poor backgrounds. They've grown up in a life which I won't say would profit them as much. They ain't really, they ain't really done stuff like, they ain't really up there, if you understand what I'm saying. When you compare the lower class people to the middle class and the upper class, they ain't really up there. And like, it's one thing that hurts me, because when you look at when you look at um when you look at people nowadays, yeah, they have to kill to earn a living. Some people have to go and do drugs, yeah, just to earn a living. Can you imagine? I've noticed that most of the artists, yeah, that you young people listen to nowadays are the ones which have been through the worst lives, and then they feel inspired. They feel inspired by their lives, so they go on and they're like, yeah, let me put education aside. It's not gonna take me anywhere. By the time I get to uni, I'm gonna have to pay £9,000. I'm gonna have to pay £12,000 because they said they were gonna increase it after some time. I'm gonna have to pay this. I'm gonna have to pay that. And at the end of the day, I don't have the money. Where my mum and dad gonna get the money? So it's like it's stripping people. People which don't live in, with people which are suffering. Yeah, are getting stripped of their future. Now that is something that you don't mess around with. That is something that should not be messed around with, because at the end of the day, you don't know what person, what you would be the one to change the future the next day. And like, when you look at people from the government, yeah, a lot of them look like they were raised from rich backgrounds. Like, from an early age, you were hearing Master Edwards or Master John, or I couldn't care less about race, but let's not even talk about race. Do you know what I'm saying? I couldn't care less about black people or white people, or whether you're black, white, or any color. I couldn't care less, because at the end of the day, every single person suffers. There's no such thing as, oh, it's just black people, it's just people who feel, okay, the need, yeah, to just go into gangs, yeah, they suffer. There's nothing like that. People don't just walk into gangs. Now, not only that, now, I mean, what I want to do, what I want to do, I want to go out there. I'm starting this video now. Like, it's Lift TV, pushing it out there. We need, see, in order to prevent the second riot, because when the government were talking about, oh, how they have the riots under cover now, they're prepared for the next riots. And I was like, oh, they're prepared, so what, have they like solved problems now? Have they actually done something? They were like, how, oh, they've got water guns now. And I was thinking to myself, what do you mean you have water guns? So if with all the water guns, with all the policemen, you can even have you can even have guns, but you can have guns, you can even knife people there, but that does not exempt the fact that there needs a change. I mean, when the riots happened, yeah, in 2000, I think it was 11, yeah, 2011, yeah, people were like, how they need to throw them in jail. They need to throw them in jail. They need to leave them aside. Just keep them in jail. Don't let them come out. And I'm thinking, okay, hold on, wait. Eventually, whether you like it or not, these same people, they will come out. So when they come out, what else do they have? Imagine, say for example, they don't have any artistic talents like grime or even art itself. They don't have any talents. They can't play football. They can't do any of those stuff. The only thing they have, yeah, is their drug life, because other options are not there. See, this is the problem. The problem, possibilities. There's insufficient possibilities. That's why youths go into these different things. Youths, I mean, no one wants to grow up doing something wrong. There, half of the people which have grown up doing things wrong with their life, they're regretting it. They are regretting it. They're regretting it every single day. And the thing is, I'm like at the time when I was listening to Feki on his story, I think it was story of his life or something like that, yeah, where he went to some shooting park or one of them ones, yeah. I was listening like, and he was advising people like to understand that this the life here that we live is not the best life. Okay, when I was listening to a certain artist, yeah, and he was like, and he was, I mean, come on, he's someone, yeah, he's a known artist, yeah, and he's someone who's obviously you can tell that he's obviously been through that kind of life. And there's me thinking, okay, hold on. He now has a choice, bruv. He can go and advise people to get into that same kind of life. But when him knowing, yeah, with his common sense, yeah, that this kind of life is not the best life, what did he do, bruv? He was advising people to stay, keep studying, keep grafting, I mean, come on, man. Like, he obviously knew. Like, we need to understand, yeah, that the life we live today is only is at points in times it will get easier, at points in times it will get harder. I'm not trying to say I don't want to bring any, like, but at this moment in time, life is not easy. It's not easy at all. Anything you get here, you keep it because you know tomorrow you might lose it. And the thing is, the worst part of it is for when you lose something and you don't know the value of what you lost. I mean, you need to. So I just want, I don't know, I want to make a positive change, but I want to make a positive change. Like, I want to go out there and do something, go out there, bring other people together. Because I've noticed, yeah, until, like Martin Luther King said it as well, until we come together, until we come together as brothers and sisters, yeah, to work together. This is partly Martin Luther King and my saying as well. Till we come together as brothers and sisters, yeah, to make things happen, this world ain't gonna move forward. It don't matter. It don't matter where where you come from, bro. This same thing, it applies in every country. Applies in every country, bro. I mean, come on, man. When you look at companies today, it's division of labor, bro. You. That's the only way things can happen faster. One guy can try it. One guy can try it. Yeah? But at the end of the day, it won't be as quick as everyone trying together. See, a problem we also go through, yeah, is that we're always, us people always blaming things on the government, the government, the government. At the end of the day, the government are still gonna be like that. Do you know what I'm saying? If the government wanna stay like that, let them stay like that. However, they are trying to improve. I've understood that, we can see that. They are trying to improve, but just understand this one thing, yeah. Understand this one thing, that it's gonna take all of our efforts. I mean, no one went up to the person which started SBTV and were like, okay, well, yeah, no, the government got to him and tell him, oh, yeah, please go and start this thing so you can help you. That guy had the mindset and he went and he started it up here and he brought youths in. That's it. That's just the truth of the matter, to be honest. The truth of the matter. So I mean, if we really care about this country, I mean, I care about this country. I care about every single youth, every every other person up there is my brother, my sister. Do you understand? I don't want to see youths dying. I don't want to see people crying that they're poor, that they don't have. I don't want to see people lying on the streets and all begging for stuff. Bro. That's not nice. I mean, come on, we need to live up to being this new person with this new mentality that we gotta make a change. I'm ready to make a change. That's it. We gotta make a change. I'm ready to make a change. Thank you.